Hello, once again. What a surprise, I'm still doing this. And that's interesting because I believe this is just gonna be some sort of a routine of mine. This belly, whatever you call this shit, balaclava stuff, face mask, is uncomfortable. It's like, ugh. Yeah, but who cares? I'm gonna be talking about this art piece today. Very interesting artwork, and I've been working on it for a really long time actually. I think that it's one of the series that I've made. The previous one that is not yet drawn. It's also from the same series. There's another one which I will talk about. This is, I guess, the second one, and that's the third one. Basically, some sort of a some weird place or some idea that is depicted like this. Well, you can see a central figure. It's a lady that is probably nurturing or showing this life that is appearing. Maybe it already has appeared, but it's still developing, something like that. And this is the circulation of life going on, because it's the constant process where there is this figure who is an angel. I guess that's Saint Georgie boy, that guy. And then there's fucking weird death and resurrection shit going on, which is constant. And then there's this promised land in the middle, that everything's gonna be fine, because even though there is death, there is always life, and this is a non-stop process, and someone is always watching. Yeah, so it's a combination of different drawings. What happened was that I was just looking for some references, and I just copied shit and made it like this, which is also a part of what I've been working on myself. I called it Pure Insanity. I didn't finish it, but the idea was pretty much that you just combine weird shit together and just something comes up, because, well, I guess that's the time now, which is actually making us be like that. Everyone is so individual and so on and so forth, but I've been talking about that. Everybody, I mean, it's easy to fall into that trap of thinking that everything you do is correct just by only doing. Also, you need to figure it out theoretically, and I'm very lucky that I could do that as well. Of course, there is a very vast plane, whatever, horizon, whatever. I'm a little bit uptight today. There have been things that make me understand things which actually are like, I don't know, like yeah, kind of whatever. So yeah, that's the thing. And I went to a pretty fixed price, the name of the store that we have around, and I got the frame from there. It's plastic, and I guess this is also plastic, but it's good. At least it looks like that. Of course, if I want to frame it, I need to make it bigger, but they don't sell bigger, like in the store that is not so far away from where I live. And so ideally, you need to have some space, negative space over there, maybe a little bit more here, so that's the ground and there's the air. So yeah, but that's what I have at the moment. And I believe that this could be considered still as a sketch, because, well, watercolor, you need to be more self-assured, I don't know, confident, yeah, confident in drawing in this technique, because it's layering basically, and it's really hard to sometimes find the way how it goes into paper, and then just find the ways of drawing properly that it is still somehow in the lines, so it doesn't go over the color when you put it in, and so that it also has to be on contrast. So this technique is based on layering and value of the color. You have to always increase it so the depths are shown, and you go from the I go from the light one to the dark, actually. That's how I do it, because I'm a little bit afraid of using full color, except for oil paints, because you just cannot dim it, right? You can use the solvent, but you just, you know, draw how you draw, and some other experimental things. Yeah, but since I was using some markers and wood colors even also, and apart from that, I outlined it. An outline it pops it up. It's a very interesting effect. It's like a filter, this cartoonish filter, because again, as I said earlier, that if you use the contrast, then you don't need to, you put something into deeper point, like you add the black point to it, and so on and so forth. But usually I'm too lazy to do that, and I just am at the moment like here. Oh, what the yeah. But with oil paints it's different, so I try to experiment with it. I will show it next time, but yeah, that's the one at the moment. And I think I said everything. Maybe about the paper also, because the papers are different, and it's always hard to find the good one, and the good ones are really expensive. I think I drew only once on the professional, like a watercolor paper, but I don't remember. They're pretty expensive. But this one is just some of the well, you know, the ones that you can get in any art store or any bookstore which has the section of art supplies. Yeah, maybe if I would drew that, if I drew that with acrylic paints, for instance, that would be even more interesting. But I tried, and I will show also the other day next time. I don't know. As I said, I feel a little bit in a different way, because again, you know, something changed. Thank you for watching, and as I said, I'm very happy for people watching it. So yeah, see you next time.